Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone rule well. I am not a member, however, I've entered into their labors. Peace and mercy to the sincere brothers and sisters doing this wherever you are, whatever your lot may be. Don't quite know what this will be titled, but it'll be along the lines of, cleansing your mind and continuing to fight that battle of, the everyday cares of this life and things that happen, especially because we're in the middle of the holidays, and there are still people that want to hold fast to these to idolatry and to these traditions of men, and rooted in, again, idolatry and what is the satanic agendas and things of that nature. I'm trying to piece it together as I'm thinking of other precepts that keep popping in my head, so forgive me. But let's just read Revelation 18:4, okay? And then I want to get Genesis 11, because this is Abraham. The Lord told Abraham, well, at the time his name was Abram, told him, to get up out of the land of his fathers, with Terah, Ur of the Chaldees. He was in Babylon, the real deal, Holyfield Babylon. We are in a spiritual Babylon. There are many symbolisms that go on throughout the things that happened in times past, and we can link them to now. That is the beauty of these scriptures. That is why it, says things that are written aforetime. Well, let me cue that up, actually. I don't need that. Let's cue that up real quick. Okay, so let me have that. If I don't get it now, I'm going to forget. So first off, we're going to read Revelation 18:4, and then we'll go to the top. Okay, now this is, as old Babylon, which was taken over. Now we got new Babylon here that is going to go out like Sodom and Gomorrah, as it is prophesied. All right, fire everywhere, lake of fire, nuclear destruction, or whatever type of missile that that is going to be used, or many different ones. Alright, so let's start at the top. Okay, Babylon is fallen. And after these things I saw another angel come down from heaven, having a great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the great is fallen, and is become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and cage of every unclean and hateful bird, right? Uninhabitable, a desert wasteland that will serve as a monument forever. For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through abundance of her delicacies, right? So here's the point. And I heard another voice from heaven, saying, Come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and God has remembered her iniquity. Okay, and then it goes a little farther in to say, reward her, and double unto her, double according to her works, in the cup of which she has filled to her double. And, within righteousness, this whore is going to get rewarded, right? We're not, robbing people's wives and children and buck breaking and, being disgusting as they are. We're not vile beasts. Well, some of our people are at this point, but they'll get it right on it. We'll see them on the other side. I say we humbly and prayerfully. I say we. But obviously this is not a physical come out, right? This is separating your mind and your spirit. Your stake in this world shouldn't be so. You shouldn't be so heavily vested in this world that is eventually going to pass away. Everything in it, all that you know, all of it will be gone for something better. But the only way you heal your mind, and the only way you are truly baptized with the washing of the water, is through this word. You start to watch the videos, you take your notes, you learn, you apply the knowledge to your life, and that turns into wisdom. and you continue to grow, and you continue to learn, and you will wash, rinse, repeat. You continue to do the same thing with it, until you get up on a level and you have an understanding where you can truly walk in the Spirit, and that is a blessing in and of itself. Okay, so I don't think I've ever went into this, but there's a meaning of come out. Okay.
Strong's G, 1830. Strong's G, 1831.
It's almost like exercise. Alright. Leave a place of their own accord. Forsake it. Right. Okay. So yeah, I've never actually gone into this, but the point is made. I want to make sure we don't leave a stone unturned when we get these things. And I mentioned Babylon, with Ur of the Chaldees, and Abram and his father. He got up out of that land. So let's grab something on that really quick. Let's see. Okay, yeah, descendants of Shem. Alright, the line, and on down to Shem. Okay, Nahor lived 90 years, begot Terah. This is Abram's or Abraham's father. Okay. And then Haran. Haran is Lot's father. Yep. Okay. Haran died before his father Terah in the land of his nativity in Ur of the Chaldees. So this is where, alright, maybe right here in the midst of it. Okay. And then the Lord is going to tell Abraham, get up out of here. Let's see where I got it. Let me make sure I forgot it real quick. Hold on, bear with me. Terah took Abraham his son and Lot her and his son Sarah his daughter-in-law. Alright, went forth with them from Ur the Chaldees to go into the land of Canaan. Okay, and they came into Haran and dwelt there. Alright, so now they're in the land of Canaan. Let me go forward. I think there's something. Okay, yeah, so they left Babylon, went into the land of Canaan. Alright, now, obviously, the Hamites was doing all manner of wickedness and things of that nature, which is why they were kicked up out of the land. And fast forward millennia, or however long, thousands of years, as we are in the land, and we are doing these same idolatrous worship, idolatrous acts, and now we have been kicked out of the land and scattered. And fast forward to now, those dry bones, as the Lord broke that branch and broke that, according to Zechariah 11, as he broke that covenant, that one branch meaning, damn. Okay, let me slow down because there's too much coming to me. Salakia. Let's read through that. Let's read through this, and get what we need to get. Okay, because the point of this, of course, the Spirit is taking over. Call law. Yahweh Bashim Yahshai for it, but the point of this was to, remember to cleanse your mind. Remember to put the Lord at the forefront of your thoughts and put off the things, the nature, the vibration of this world. Alright, so let's read through. I'm going to get the example of Abraham and then we're going to continue on. Alright. Now Yahweh said unto Abram, get thee out of the country, from all thy kindred, and from thy father's house, and unto the land where I will show thee. Okay, and now if you want to liken that unto now, are you physically going to pack up and leave? No. Okay, most people don't have the means, A, the means to do so, and B, like that's not what we need to do right now. The deliverance will come from the Lord. But your departure from your love, your mother, father, whatever, brothers, sisters, cousins, whatever it may be, is mental. You don't think the way they think anymore. Okay, the law, statutes, and commandments are at the forefront of your mind, or you're looking at I have my Apple Watch set up to watch the moon, right? So, as they're just living their life, feeding their belly, you're thinking, oh, let me double check when sunset is, because Sabbath coming in, all right, new moon coming in, I gotta make sure I get to the house, don't do too much, blah blah blah. The things of pleasing the Lord at the forefront of your mind, while at the forefront of their mind is emptiness, which we were that way, but through the grace of the Lord, the grace of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, He gave us this understanding. All right, now we're gonna walk in it. completely, wholly, fully, in sincerity. Okay, and what else is he telling? Right, he's going to make a great nation of thee. All right. So Abraham departed as Yahweh had spoken unto him, and Lot went with him. And Abraham was 75 years old, and he departed out of Haran. Okay, so let's look at, and this is going to be, I got time today, so we're going to go through this. And if you know this ain't really your thing, whatever, that's cool. But whoever stays, you know, whoever happens to see this, I truly do pray that you're edified. Alright, so let's see where out of Haran. Now we're going to look into that as well. The city which Abraham migrated when he left Ur of the Chaldees, where he stayed until his father died before leaving for the promised land, located in Mesopotamia. Alright, Padan Aram, in the foot of the Mount of Messias between Gabor and the Euphrates. Okay, so obviously when we're looking at Mesopotamia, you have some of the idols that are still hidden today. You know what? Let's just get it. Let's just get it. What should I say? Alright, you got Marduk. You see that in the scriptures. Inanna, or that Queen of Heaven spirit, that mother worship. So look at all these deities. Alright, Nabu, Hadad. So who's Marduk? We know who Marduk, alright, god of ancient Mesopotamia, patron deity of Babylon, who eventually rose to power. Alright. His symbol is the spade, and he is associated with the Mushushu. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so here's the 7 most important. Let's go. We're gonna go through this. And this is all within, you know, clearing your mind, you know, or coming up under the proper vibration. You see some of these idols and some of these things where, you know, you can trace certain, you know, traditions back to. You can put these things off, and it's always good to know. All right, so we got number 1 on Anu, supreme Mesopotamian god. This is who you see. All right. Referred to by the Akkadians as Anu, god of the sky, similar to the sky gods of other ancient mythologies, right? Where you get Zeus from. Okay. Listed one of 3 gods involved with creating the universe. There goes that triune, that trinity, that unholy thing that they try to link onto the Bible. Okay. And again, I'll do my best to link this so you can read through it on your own. I'm just skimming through it. Okay. Wisest of the Mesopotamian. Alright. God of water and wisdom. Alright, yeah. So you can dig through this on your own and see Enlil. Alright, so Mesopotamians had a pantheon. Where do you think these Edomites got it from? Air, earth, and storms. Unalterable commands, huh? Okay, you can go through the scriptures and read about Marduk, okay, which, if you, is it Baal is confounded? I think it's in here. Hold on. Because it mentions him by name. Merodach, that's who it is. Merodach, I think that's how it's spelled in here. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Yeah, Jeremiah 50. and it's again talking about the fall of Babylon. But these are the 49, 50, and 51. Although it was written in the time of the Neo-Babylonian captivity, you know, the parallels reach unto now. Okay, so let's go to Jeremiah. This was my revelation. Okay, no, we were here. So we're going to go to Jeremiah 50. And again, we're just rolling in the spirit. I don't even, I'm just going to let these precepts come as they may. And then, you know, when I find a stopping point, then we'll stop there. Alright, so look at that again. Prophecy, or prophecy against Babylon, alright? I'll just read, we'll start at the top. The word that Yahweh spake against Babylon and against the land of the Chaldeans by Jeremiah the prophet, declare ye among the nations, and publish, it will be punished, and set up a standard, publish and conceal not, say Babylon is taken, but all is confounded. Merodach is broken into pieces, her idols are confounded, her images are broken in pieces. And that is what we are going to see here. And now you actually have that representation where people, you know, regard these celebrities a lot less. You know, and putting off the things that, you know, have always been counted as tradition, especially those who are waking to the truth, whether they waken to their destruction or to their salvation. The vibration of the truth is going out, and people are turning. Well, the elect, the elect are turning from idols, but the others are leaving one idol and picking up another. But you know, that's another story for another day. You know, the Lord has written it. Somebody got to be destroyed. All right, somebody was born. Some are born. All right, to fulfill the prophecy of that. You know, being idolatrous and drinking and being married and giving in marriage unto the time of Yahweh's return. Alright, so what I want to get here is I want to publish and lift up and set up a standard, okay? Hear, listen, obey, and that's what the prophets are doing, to give heed. Set up a stand. So there's all, lift up that standard. That's not the only time. So what do we got here? That is Na and Sa. So let's get our little handy dandy trusty text right here. Okay, so here is your Assyrian script, Na, boom, and then the Paleo, your Na is going to be right here, you see, and that is going to be Sa. Here's your Assyrian Sa, and then here is your Phoenician or Paleo, Na Sa. Something lifted up, standard signal pole, ensign, banner, alright, rallying point. From what? To be lifted up. Alright. Let it be known. Alright, for out of the north come up a nation against her, which shall make her land desolate, and none shall dwell therein. They shall remove, they shall depart, both man and beast. Okay, so that's not what happened in the Neo-Babylonian Empire. The Persians came in, they took it over. So this is an example of one of the parallels I was talking about, where Babylon will be utterly destroyed. That is how you know it is talking about right now, bringing up the patron deities are here in ancient Babylon as it is to now, because that's what this place is. It's all the wickedness of the world rolled up into one big blanket, or one big, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Wait, where are we going? Back up, back up, back up. Lost my spot. Okay. And let me grab one more thing about Terah being, because I did mention, how Abraham's father, was worshiping idols. So let's get Joshua, it's in Joshua 24. Alright, 24 and 2. I'm going to get this really quick because we mentioned about Terah, and I mentioned that in the beginning. Joshua said unto all the people, Thus saith Yahweh, power of Israel, your fathers dwelt on the other side of the flood in old times, even Terah, the father of Abraham, and the father of Nachor. And they served other gods, right? And that's what our people are currently doing, and that's, how we are coming up out of that, coming up under a proper vibration. I never grabbed what Terah's name means. Terah. Okay, so what we got? I believe that is Cha. Okay, so here and here. Yeah, no. Da. Here we are, Salakia. So there's your Tha, and Tha right here in the Paleo. And this is going to be Ra. So here's your Ra in the Syrian. Here's your Ra in the Paleo. Tha, Ra. Ha. Thara. Station. Okay. Alright, well. Like I said, we're not leaving no stone unturned. Alright, yeah, so just as Abraham was departing out of there, we got to get up out of there as well. And I didn't forget about Romans 15 and 4. Alright, so let's get that. Things that are written aforetime. I got to make sure I grab everything that I was supposed to grab. So straight to the point. No. Let's read it at the top. And then I'm going to put it in the NLT as well. We then that are strong ought to bear the infirmities of the weak and not to please ourselves, right? Not to, feed your belly. And along the lines of what we're talking about, coming up under the proper vibration. Making Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai at the forefront of our mind and not our bellies. Let every one of us please his neighbor for his good to edification. For even Hamashiach pleased not himself, but as it is written, the reproaches of them that reproached thee fell on me. For whatsoever things were written aforetime were written for our learning, that we, through patience and comfort of the scriptures, might have hope. Okay, we got something to lean on while everybody else, as Babylon falls and as her idols are confounded, so is their hope. So call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushai for that. That we are comforted by something that is real, that is tangible. So let's get it. Wait, let me read on a little bit more. Okay, no, yeah. So let's switch it over to the NLT and let's see how that reads. Okay, we who are strong must be considerate of those who are sensitive about things like this. Alright, help others. Alright, for even Hamashiach didn't live to please himself, right? We want to be like Yahushai. Okay, so we're following his example. As the scripture says, the insults of those who insult you, O God, have fallen on me. Such things were written in the scriptures long ago to teach us. And the scriptures give us hope and encouragement as we wait patiently for God's promises to be fulfilled. Alright, that's the thing. Let patience have its perfect work, right? 5, yeah. Alright, may God who gives this patience and encouragement help you live in complete harmony with each other. And he's talking about the brothers, alright, through those other like-minded believers, as is fitting for followers of Hamashiach Yahushai. Okay. Alright, I think that's what we got out of here. And we understand being a friend of the world is enmity with Most High. Alright, that is one of the go-to scriptures when talking about things of this nature. So let's grab that real quick. I think it's enmity. Mind of the Spirit, right here, Romans 8 and 7. Alright. We're going to read 6, alright? Because everybody else, this is along the lines of departing from evil within your spirit, alright? Within the mental. Actually, completely, it'll be 5 through 7. So let's read 5. For they that are after the flesh do mind the things of the flesh, but they that are after the Spirit, the things of the Spirit. For to be carnally minded is death, but to be spiritually minded is life and peace. Because the carnal minded is enmity against God, for it is not subject to the law of God, neither indeed can be. Alright, those that hate me love death. Ain't that what it's... it roughly paraphrased. Let's see. Proverbs 8 and 36. Let's grab that. Let me go up a little more and see what we got really quick. Alright. Commendation of wisdom, right? And before I read to the point, I'm just going to skim over here, and because this will be my closing scripture here, so we're going to skim through it. They are plain to him and understand them that find knowledge. Absolutely. So I'm on 8, Proverbs 8 and 8 and 9. Okay, all the words of my mouth are in righteousness. There is nothing froward or perverse in them. They are all plain to him that understandeth, and right to them that findeth knowledge. What did I say in the beginning? You find the knowledge in here. You find it in the scriptures. You take that knowledge. You apply it to your life when the situation arises. You get wisdom. Wash, rinse, repeat. Or is it rinse, wash, repeat? I don't know, but you get it. And you continue to do that. You continue to toil and labor and grow in this thing. And watch as the Lord reveals more unto you. Send blessings more and more your way. And then even better, you're better equipped to fight the mental battle that is going on within your mind as a true believer. Alright, and certain thoughts that pop up, you know that ain't you, and you gotta pray those things away. You gotta rebuke those. You know when it's time to fast. You know when it's time to pray. Alright, you know when you're being chastised because of whatever you had going on. You continue to live repentant. Right? Things work out better. You are wiser. You are stronger. It's just as you grow muscles in the gym, that faith muscle needs to be exercised so it can grow. And muscles need food and nutrients, right? What you get from the scripture. So the Lord set this thing up perfectly. You just follow the plan. All right. So let's scroll down all the way. Okay, so yeah. So the point has been made. I'm just gonna read it. 33 actually. 32. Proverbs 8 and 32. Now therefore hearken unto me, O ye children, for blessed are they that keep my ways. Hear instruction and be wise, and refuse it not. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my door. For whoso findeth me findeth life. All right, seek the Lord early while he may be found, as it is written. Okay, and shall obtain favor of the Lord, or favor of Yahweh. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Okay, so with that being said, I know we bounced around a little bit, and you know, prayerfully you were able to stick with me. But the point of all of this is, and I may try to go, we'll do another deep dive, if the Spirit allows, into more on Babylon, a Neo-Babylonian Empire. Salakia. I was thinking about one more. Yeah. I think we're good here. So, as I was saying, again, forgive me for bouncing around. I truly pray that you were edified, and as you can see, to be a friend of the world, or AKA to make your belly your God, is to be at enmity with the Lord. Okay, you sinneth against your own soul when you make idols, or put your trust in idols. Putting your trust in the Lord is the utmost important thing you can do. Okay, know the name, fear the name Yahweh, meaning he is or he exists. Bahashem, in the name of Yahweh Shai, whom the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus. His name is the deliverer, or he saves, he delivers. Okay, knowing the names. Developing the proper fear of the Lord. Yes, you are to fear the Lord. It is not all lovey-dovey. The Lord wants your fear. He wants your reverence, your worship and respect. You do those things. You seek him. And watch yourself, or watch how you find the proper balance within all of this. Because this is what was meant to be, not this present world. Alright? So, take Proverbs 8:36 with you. Meditate on that. Okay, we'll read it again and close it. But he that sinneth against me wrongeth his own soul. All they that hate me love death. Put that in your pocket, meditate on it. Okay, hopefully it inspires you to do a video of your own, or what have you. But with that being said, I pray that you are edified. Shalom.